Evening, everybody. Here we are. Let's make sure everything's going. Everything is going. We got a little over a minute until Tequatl shows up. I'll run through that, and I will use my brand new open character slot and do a key farm. And then I'll do a review of all the stuff that I got with my purchase of the expansion. Soto, Secrets of the Obscure. And then I have 25 boxes to open. A new Black Lion chest with the almost unconscionably adorable pet. Sorry, a jade bot. And that should be, oh, the gems were delivered from my purchase.
Nice gear.
So, yep, there they are. And, Tequatl, there's something in the water. I'm trying to summon it. There's something in the water. Come on, you little goober.
Something in the water.
There we are.
Look, in the water. Brothers, sisters, ready yourselves. Tequatl is here.
Back to the turrets, now!
And there's Tequatl. He's come to play. And so play we shall.
Still rising.
Thing. Jump over that.
I neither here nor there. Strong.
That went better than I expected. Oh,
Stay out of its way.
I'm back. Eat my dust.
Eat my dust indeed. Water splashy come. Jump.
I achieved.
I have
Cheater.
hit an achievement for reviving allies. Oh, this is another splashy boot.
I appreciate that.
That's for I haven't played the character in a while, so I guess I haven't played this character since the new character experience was added, as that was the achievement I got. A lot of didders.
That went better than I expected.
And that ought to do it for him. Round one.
Two as one.
There she comes. The champion Great Hypnos.
I achieved.
I'm applying conditions now. I haven't played this character, at least not seriously,
Very nice.
since the new player experience came out. Obviously, because I'm getting cheats for that. Heals for everybody.
Strong.
I am a generous god.
Now that's a combo.
I'll let them pull them all in, and I'll give everybody some lovely heals. So this won't take us too long.
Sharper still.
And looks like we're all headed out for our second bash at Tequatl. Poor fella not gonna last very long. I hate to tell him. The Vigil Mega Laser is charged. I'll repeat it again. I really wish we could see him get shot right about now. Kaboom! He gets hit, gets knocked down, but we don't actually see it. It's kind of disappointing, you know?
Tap.
You're losing all. Your mind will betray you.
Force. Nice. Very nice. Eat my dust.
Give myself super speed to make me super speedy. Target is in the air. I don't think I actually got a hit on that card. That's disappointing. And shoot back.
It's over.
Tap. Grant me your strength, my friend.
Death good.
Refreshing.
Heard it here first. Death good. Pumping out lots of damages. Using the mortar kit. We're mortarizing them. Alright, Tequatl coming in for round 3.
Grant me your strength, my friend.
Train all weapons on the beat. Bring it down.
Bring it down. Hell yeah, bring it down.
Eat my dust.
For Tequatl. I'll give a bunch of a super speed.
All available forces to the
A couple of seconds of it.
while we bring the cannon online.
And one more round of killing all the weenie mobs, and then we'll finish off Tequatl. And then I will do the key farm on my brand new character slot. And then I got about 25 boxes to open. I'll also go over the contents of the
All
expansion,
heat expelled.
the goodie box you get for buying the expansion.
Destroy.
Vacate these premises.
I bought the big one because of course I did.
Fine.
But frankly,
Eat
if you
my
ever
dust.
buy gems, buying the package, the ultimate package, is a much better buy. You get $50 worth of gems for 25 bucks over the deluxe. So if you're going to buy the deluxe and you ever buy keys, or I should say buy gems, then you definitely want to buy the ultimate. If you're not interested in the cosmetics that come with the deluxe, it's not an obvious choice to jump straight up. But basically I would say that if you ever buy gems and you want the stuff in the deluxe, don't buy the deluxe, buy the ultimate. If you never buy gems, then maybe it's not worth it to you.
As nature intended.
Refreshing.
Refreshing? I'm refreshed. Waddle's coming in for a very final landing.
Rain all weapons on the beast. Bring it down.
Strong.
Healing syringe up and running.
Now that's a combo.
And we got him. Not really surprising at all.
Nice gear.
That's what she said.
The water is still. The land is ours.
Victory comes with a cost.
So many dead.
We shall sing their songs to our spawn who will be born here.
Yes,
Now I shall
a
grant
fine
you.
home for all Hylic. Spread the word. All tribes are welcome here.
And can we get lucky and get an ascended weapon?
You can
Nope,
never have
still
too
just like
much
one
treasure.
for 200 or 300. We will head back to the Mislock Sanctuary, sell those couple things in the inventory, and then key farm. I could have sworn I double-clicked that. Evidently I did not. Old man fingers. Sometime no work. And that will be the daily gathering yield. Doop, 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 doop. There. Our brand new character slot. Untouched by human hands up until now. I think because of the within the next after the expansion on the 22nd of August, about 6 months or so later, we should get the second content patch, and that will include new weapons for every class, and the Guardian will be getting dual-wielded pistols. Pew, 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 pew. So we'll make a Guardian. And we will randomize the appearance, as we always do. Not much of a change, really. But we'll go with it. Sure. Ferocity, so that I can always remember which one I'm using. We'll do the common folk, that is the fastest. And of course, I always want to perform in a circus. I mean, who doesn't? Oh, a war? No, no. I'm a healer. Not really. I've
The
heard
human
this
race once ruled Tyria.
many times. So many times. This is my story. Alright,
We're
so,
under attack.
yes, you're under attack. That is correct. Now, unlike these people who are, like, fighting stuff, those of us who are aware of how this starting thing works, God, dag nabbit, I say. We know not to fight, just run. As an event that runs over back behind the fortress here. And that finishes up, that gets you into the game. The rest of this is the tutorial stuff, and I don't need that, having gone through this more than 100 times. So I simply run over here, and that will save anywhere from no time at all to like 5 minutes. And it's not in the 5 minutes. Almost, yeah. So the champion Mognir High Sage has come out. We get the splash. Alright, off we go. So that'll save 3 to 4 minutes.
By all six gods, what
Generally
is
speaking, doesn't really matter.
huge!
That
If you've done this
soldier
event
is
like
a threat, and we're destroying
100 plus times, that's 300 to 400 minutes. 300 minutes is 5 hours. 5 hours of my life I get. 5 additional hours of life.
Take out those giant heads, and the whole thing will come crashing down. Watch for debris.
Thanks,
Keep your
Logan.
heads down. Rally to me if you need to recover.
Winding up and... Aha, dodged it. Eat it, stupid earth elemental hand.
Fight! Fight for everything you hold
I'm
dear.
fighting for everything I hold dear. Beer and food that is extraordinarily bad for me. Those are the things I hold dear. Alcoholic beverages and food that's really bad for me.
It's not
Computer
dead yet.
games, too.
Brace yourselves. I think it's going to explode.
Unconscious for 3 days. In other words, what in medicine they call a coma. And, just like that, I'm level... Was that level 3? All the way to... No, all the way to level 2, okay. I have a better mace. I have a pretty ring. We'll try to use mostly the roller beetle. If we can, we'll talk to Rebek.
The field's beyond shame.
We'll grab that. I got a silver medal. You can dance with a cow if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because they don't dance with cattle, so they're no friends of mine. The dirt pile. Kill a worm. Water the corn, although really, I mean, how much in the way of crops are you getting out of, like, a dozen stalks of corn? A dozen stalks of corn. 3 cows. I gotta say, it seems more like they're raising worms. If it's a worm farm, it's probably coming along okay. Other than that, I think they're struggling in this economy.
How can I help you?
She'll finish it up. One last worm.
Another personal victory.
Another personal victory. And level 3. Papa's got a brand new bag. Kick open the crawfish traps. Oh, I hit level 4 as well. 3 and 4. That's 5 crawfish traps, and none of them have had 6. None of them have had drakes in them yet. 7. I've never gone 7 before without finding a drake. There we go. So the new expansion is exciting. I know a lot of people are surprised by the announcement that it's basically 2 months off. I'm not. They said it was coming in summer. And frankly, we haven't seen an enormous amount of work come out of them since End of Dragons. So I figured they were really heads down on whatever the new system was going to be when they announced the system, when the expansion would be coming, and I figured, yeah, late August, early September's the most likely time. We'll find out how well they can deliver. I think $25 is a reasonable price. I'm not entirely convinced that buying the Ultimate Edition is worth it, but you know me. I will be showing you all the stuff that I got with that before we open up our boxes. The hat is a little over the top for my taste, and it adds hair. Even to my bald characters, as you'll see. I understand the difficulty they have, which is natural. With hats and hair
You'll be feeling that one for
in
days.
MMOs is pretty frequently seen. That hats and hair in MMOs often cause issues. You've got clipping, or the character appears bald under the hat. I would think there were ways around it. Let's see, that should be... Yay, I remembered! I remembered, guys. Ding 5. That, you know, you've got the head geometry, and the hair geometry, and the hat geometry. And it seems like with everyone agreeing on where the hat geometry is going to be on the head, you could, with every hair, design for the regular full head hair, but also removing this part so you don't get clipping from the hat. But that's just how it seems to me, which may of course have little or no relationship to reality. Didn't make it across. That was a fail. That's on me. I have failed. And I feel shame. Truly. Truly feel shame. Not so much. No events going on right here in the apple orchard right now. There are a couple that can happen here. And the key, to a rapid key farm is always getting lucky by having the event show up when you're doing the hearts. There's one here to gather apples, and there's another one here to kill spooters.
Replenishing.
And by double dipping, you get XP for the heart and XP for the event at the same time. That's the key to doing a key farm as quickly as possible. Unless you're going to use a leveling tome or the like. In which case, that obviously speeds things up. Although, with the addition of the new player experience, like that right there, looting enemies, has sped up the leveling, especially at the low levels, significantly. Ooh, a new chest piece and a new mace. Generous with the drops so far this evening.
Congratulations to me.
Another heart complete, another level complete, and always, always the great sword. The leveling best friend for a guardian. I'll dodge. That's 2 out of 3.
Not enough endurance.
Another big chunk of XP for learning how to dodge.
You're kidding, right?
The reason it's the best friend of the 5 people around of the leveling guardian is the 3-4-2 combo. Sufficient for one. Dynamite with more than one person around. Enemies that you're trying to kill.
Feel the fury.
Anyone else? There's multiples of you. I assume somebody else wants to hit it and get credit for it. 3 leaps in and blinds the opponent, so their first attack misses you, guaranteed. 4 drops a symbol that decreases the incoming condition damage you take, but also does damage to them. Multiple pulses of damage to the baddies. And then 2 is the big spinning attack, which does lots and lots of damage in an area effect. But is also just fine for murdering individual baddies. And this is the spinning
You're
attack.
kidding, right?
If there's a single opponent, you want to move in as close as possible so you can essentially shot.
I'm going to get you.
As you spin, you throw off these bolts of light, and the more of those that hit them, the better, and you're more likely to hit them more often if you're closer to them.
Give it your all.
I always give it my all.
Get over here and help me.
Right back. I'm not sure if we've gotten enough of their supplies to finish out the heart, but it'll be easy enough to finish it out if not.
How do you do?
Found your stuff. It was enough. We've got a bomb carrier. I want to hit the bomb carrier.
You're kidding, right?
Replenishing.
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
Now,
Time to do some real damage.
I'm not sure I'll get a gold medal out of this. In fact, I'm not even sure that it's going to actually succeed. It should, with other people defending back there. But if there's something going on where an event where you can do a quick contribution and get particularly if you can get a silver or better for it, do so by all means. I'll commune with this place of power. Bong. First attack misses because when I do the leap in like that, it blinds him. First attack will always miss. The best defense you could possibly have. The guarantee that the other guy's gonna miss. Okay, well, save this poor, almost dead Seraph.
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
It's just me. Oh, one more to go. Hi there.
Like fine wine, I just keep getting better.
Hard to argue with that. That's level 8 complete. I didn't get that. I didn't get close enough to get it. Here, we'll tidy up the documents because we're a hero. Heroes believe in neatness.
You'll find everything you need here.
And yeah, part and parcel of the neatness is killing rats because rats are filthy. Pestilent and disease-ridden. Which is actually a little bit of a redundancy by calling them pestilent and disease-ridden. If they were disease-ridden, they'd kind of be pestilent. If they're pestilent, they're kind of disease-ridden. It's a combo platter. Steaks. Tamini steaks. They're delicious. Tamini death markers, less delicious. Grab that. And we go back to here. That's level 9. Up in the air! I always like to finish things up here in Beetleton.
Can I help you?
Might not quite get me there, but it'll get me almost there. If you're not familiar with it, you can create a new character, get him up to level 10, go through the first chapter of the storyline, and get a key to open one of the lock boxes.
Technically, sure.
You can do that
But
once
the
a
head
week
chef would be
per
lost
account.
without me.
And so on Mondays and Tuesdays, a fair number of people will run a key farm. It will be really interesting to see what the new sort of daily system they're talking about, which sounds a bit like a Game Pass, except there's no fear of missing out because anything that you don't get on the current Game Pass will be available in the store for the same currency that you'll earn by doing dailies, weeklies, and whatnot. So it sounds like a Game Pass without the downside, in that everything you get is got by earning it. Yeah, bad driver. Everything you got is got by earning it, and you don't have to play any of the this is going to rotate out games. It's similar to what they did with the Black Lion statuettes, which they turned into, you don't have to wait for things to rotate in or out. Everything rotates not only into the store, but rotates down in price over time. To a minimum, obviously.
Your passing will go unnoticed.
So in this case, you know, if you get a 1,000 Guild Wars 2 points, and it takes 2,000 to get the really cool skin you want, don't worry, it's going to be in the store forever. So you don't have to get it this season, you can get it the next season. Because it isn't going anywhere. That is a colorful choice for the turtle. I don't know what happens if I hit... Ah, okay, it does. It absorbs all of the inertia.
Replenishing.
We're off to the Merchant's Coin Tavern. Oh, I forgot. Several times I got new stuff. And when I get any new piece of gear, I randomize the colors. Pastel olive, camel, and grave. Pardon, Eon. Or two.
Keep walking. If you ain't a friend of Big
Come on,
Nose
sweetness,
you ain't
just
well.
one
Hey,
dance.
watch it.
Let's see what
You
it
almost
is.
spilled my drink.
Only if you get a
watch
job, a haircut,
You
and a
almost
clue.
spilled my drink.
Maybe not even that.
And I almost had
Uptown
to mop it up
Johnny,
with your face.
shot down by the barmaid.
Hey,
We're looking for a
Let's
fight.
see some
Now
teeth
you
fly.
got one.
Get away from my dance.
Knock you out.
even if it
Missed me, Johnny. Oh, he evaded a bunch of my stuff too. Sneaky. How about I just set you on fire?
I can't believe it.
I haven't gotten another weapon, so my only choice, if I want to rotate stuff, is to go to the mace one-handed, which would be disappointing. Somebody was carrying butter. I'm always worried about the NPCs who wander around with a pocket full of butter.
All right, I surrender.
Good choice.
I'll pound you into the ground like a big nail.
Really, really needs to work on our threats game.
That's enough. I yield.
Especially her empty threats game.
Time to do some real damage.
Okay, okay. I surrender.
And that just leaves Big Nose Ted, who wants to play a game because he's like me, he's a big guy who likes playing games.
Let's play who can hit the hardest. I'll go first.
That's okay, I'll go last.
I give up.
I kicked all of their asses.
What to do now?
If Sarantine keeps swiping our low-level prisoners, we'll have to start arresting a better class of villain.
Oh, you never fail to fail. Thogan Lackery. Grab the sword. The Sword of Justice is always a really, really good choice for leveling. Let's sell the crap in our inventory.
How do you do?
First one. Get a buff. Great. We get another weapon, and what is it? It's the alt weapon we already have. Awesome. And when I say awesome, I'm lying.
May Duena bless you.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to Lieutenant Francis, the most incompetent seraph in the whole army. And they've got Logan Thackeray in charge, so you know they suck. But Lieutenant Francis is supposed to have medicine. It's been stolen by the bandits, and he hasn't gone and gotten it. So I have to get the supplies that he lost, because he's bad at his job.
Get over here and help me!
On Bodden's side, at least he didn't kill anyone this time. The next time he screws up, he's killing people.
Take care of myself. You're the one who just got out of the hospital.
We just took all the loot away.
Get up!
I did.
Moas. They're big, but
Remember when we used to ride Rancher Meppy's herd?
Something's bothering the mower.
Look at those feathers fly.
I say let him squawk.
there they go. Look at those feathers fly.
Blasted mowers around. Get those stupid birds under control.
Oh no, not again. I hate catching those stupid birds. I bet they're covered with parasites.
Well, if they only had 2 of them, they would be parasites.
Is it just me?
Wordplay.
It's a from the boss. Recruits, kill this clown.
That sounded like one of the slobs who messed up the bar. They're supposed to be in jail.
You're kidding, right?
What's all that racket down there? Pipe down.
Nice one.
Nice one.
Bleeding useless. Hey, I need backup over here.
Yes, you do. But it's not going to arrive in time. It's going to arrive, but it's not going to do you any good. Jake. Twitchy Jake.
Time to do some real damage.
All right, Jake. Twitchy Jake.
Dead. I'm Big Nose Cat's right-hand man. Hey, keep your hands off me.
Okay. I surrender.
He says he surrenders, but he's not actually surrendering. Let's kill the guy labeled his bodyguard. Who did not seem to do much of a job in the way of guarding a body.
When you get to the mist, tell him Twitchy Jake sent you. Don't you know who I am? I'm famous.
You're kidding, right?
Everything bad. Yeah!
The scream was for dramatic
I've gotta
effect. I'm
get
sure
these
they'll be
supplies back to
fine.
the sale.
It's not like I would kill anyone. I'm the hero. Back to Francis.
How can I assist you?
Fighting men need to look good to feel good.
That's why
Fighting
I
men
became a
need to
guard,
look good
not
to
a
feel
criminal.
good. Really. All right, back to Andrew and Petra. Gotta go there. We want the 90 odd XP for getting that POI that I'm going to end up getting anyway. Maybe not. When the bad guys, spoiler, set the orphanage on fire.
You're back. They're upstairs. Take
Yeah,
the
yeah,
left.
yeah.
First door on the right. Quick.
Oh,
Quit your moaning, Andrew, you big whiner. God, what a baby. Barmaid Barbara, one of my faves.
Undercover work is tricky. To pull this off, you'll have to eat, breathe, think, and stink like a bandit.
You're such a wit. Half the time. We now have an offhand to go with our mace. Yay. And 2 things I can't use.
We have completed the task at hand.
Right. And coming up very shortly now is the best line in the entire game.
May Duena bless you.
The line comes from the same fellow that Barmaid Barbara shot down. Uptown Johnny. The bandit woman that he says it to makes his move on this time. She doesn't even respond other than to walk away. Infiltration. Now you're gonna have to hurt me.
Trespassing, jerk. Now I have to hurt you.
Well, you got the jerk part right.
You're kidding, right?
And now I'm in disguise. Fortunately, his clothing fit me. What were the odds? And we bluster our way past Switch. And here comes the line. Best line in the game. Here it is.
I'm Uptown Johnny, baby. Man plus.
There it is. I'm Uptown Johnny, baby. Man plus. And she just walks away, goes to the other bandit, and shrugs. It's glorious.
What?
What do you want?
They're trying to decide. So they're going to hit both the orphanage
Hurry up. Blaze wants those fuses.
and the Veterans Hospital.
You sure about this?
I was.
They are excellent citizens.
Maybe now I'm changing my mind.
Why? So that in all the chaos they can rob some stores and stuff. If this seems like an economically unwise approach to, you know, set fire, kill perhaps dozens of innocents to just do a little casual shoplifting? Well, let's just say when they were passing out brains, these guys were on break.
Here's our favorite new undercover operative now. Let's see if the hero Shaymore can shed some light on things.
I'll help cover the orphanage. We will let Francis watch as...
Ted thinks we can't be in two places at once. That's why the gods invented teamwork.
As the Veterans Hospital
Mine.
burns to the ground.
All mine.
So we've got new chainmail. That means another change of dies. Boy, I've got to say no on the pink chainmail. And the peach chainmail. And the lime chainmail. I can make do with burgundy. Okay, midnight red. But that, yeah, we'll take the vitality. No, it's got lower defense. We can't have that. 2, 3, 4. Back to the Salma district, named after the first queen, I think.
The orphanage is this.
Oh, you mean the big building that's on fire?
Listen, who would burn down an orphanage on purpose?
Look at him run. Like
It's
you
the
better
seraph.
run, you squealing
Finish the
little
job.
nutcase.
Torch the place.
Full building sweep. Knock you out and look good doing it.
Time to do some real damage.
Math time, kids.
How many bombs does it take to set a
Someone get over
simple
here and help me!
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Someone
Blaze is a pain in the ass to kill because he can only have one condition on him at a time.
You're dead.
These children have suffered enough.
And since this build does a lot of fire damage by putting a bunch of fires on people, he only ends up with one fire on him at a time. Kind of screws things up a little bit,
Stay
you know?
behind the children. The Cormiers have that protected.
This guy, however, can have a lot of fires on him at the same time.
Replenishing.
Big Nose dead. See, he was Big Nose Ted. Now he's Big Nose dead.
Thank you.
It's a rhyme.
Thank you so much. Every child thing. Thanks to
The kids are all cheering for me, as is appropriate, obviously. I'm not just the hero of Shaymore anymore. I'm the hero of the whole Salma district. Maybe the entire city of Divinity's Reach.
Lieutenant Francis, what's the situation here?
We got all the people out, sir.
We got all the people out.
Found any.
But he didn't get all the people out.
Francis, tell me you got everyone out of there in
He
time.
already told you.
No, sir.
Oh, wait,
Sorry,
he
sir.
lied the first time. This is why Francis is the worst soldier in the entire goddamn army. That's even better. And we could even use that if we had to, but we won't use it because we're almost done with the key farm.
This is the only proper course.
I have to exit first. And after the key farm, I'll grab myself coffee, log into my oldest character, who has all the goodies from the purchased expansion that I'll show you. And also has 25 keys and
How do you
25
do?
boxes that he's going to be unboxing.
Thank you.
One of my favorite sets of all time is currently in the uncommon slot, the shimmering something set. I have, I think, 5 of them already. They're just one of my favorites.
It's my fault. I
Yes,
never
it
should
is
have
your
sent
fault.
Francis alone.
You're right,
He's a
you
good
never should
man.
have. He's not a good
You're
man.
too hard on yourself,
And
Logan.
again, as always,
And
please
on everyone
don't use the
else.
words hard on and Logan in
queen
the same
doesn't expect
sentence, and it's
perfection.
just
Why do
creepy.
you?
And Anise.
How do you do?
Wait, what?
Why do I have to be the burned
Why do
one?
I have to be the burned one?
It's not permanent.
Should be permanent. Veterans burned to death in that fire because he sent freaking Francis. Who is, to use a phrase of my father's, useless as tits on a bowling ball. Yes, Sarentine's here.
Rally to me! Shield formation! I can't be seen
What are we waiting for?
idiots!
Rush
Kill
them!
them all!
Logan, wait. Don't rush in.
Fools rush in where angels fear to tread.
Break formation! Take him down! Don't dance! Kill! Gods, do I have to do everything myself? personal victory.
Wow. I use profession mechanic skills. Okay, I was wondering what the hell that was. I got the boop like I'd won, but no, she's still
I've
around.
been feeling that one for days.
She knocked me out of midair. I'm dubious.
That felt good.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we get our key. So actually we'll be opening 26 boxes because I'll be opening one on this character and then swapping over to the other character, who has all the rest of the boxes and the keys. But, you know, this character worked hard for the key. We'll open it on this character. Key.
Affirmative.
We'll grab a black lion chest if we've got any in here. We don't. I'll have to buy one more. Fortunately, the Black Lion auction house is right over here. We're waiting, thank you. This time I actually remembered to pick up the thing from the auction house for a change. So here's what we can win. We are guaranteed a Black Lion statuette and a Nashblade Dragon coffer in each of the chests I'll be opening. We'll get 2 commons. Good ones in here are the unlocks and possibly the die kits, which may have a die I don't already have on my main account, which is where I am. These are the uncommons. They are the Shimmering Aurora set. I have, I think, 5 of them as an example of how they look. This is the scepter, and I think they're just cool. One of my favorite sets. The rares are the magical set, one of my least favorite sets. I once got the Great Sword and immediately gave it to a friend who wanted it. These have been called the Sailor Moon set. Yeah, I'm not a Sailor Moon kind of guy. Now, the thing, out of at least the uncommons that I would like most, is the Roundtail Dragon Jadebot skin. If you haven't seen this, steel yourself. It is a sight. He's going to come in from the side. Here he comes. That's an astonishingly amazing good job of artistic design and animation. He's coming back around for another rotation here. Here he comes. That is a chunky boy. I'm going to refill my coffee cup, and you guys can watch him rotate around the screen a time or two.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
so much to do.
Alrighty, we're going to open this. And then we're going to open a bunch more. He needs a name. Our chunky little floating fellow. Here we go. What we're hoping to see, we'll get a common here. What we want to see is a 5th box to appear here. That means we got an uncommon or better. Odds are about 1 in 10. So, more likely in the next character. We got another teleport to friend and 2 extra Black Lion statuettes. So nothing spectacular out of that. The Black Lion statuettes are always useful. They're a currency, sort of a consolation prize. A lot of the cosmetics, for instance, the chunky floating little fellow there, will eventually come into the Black Lion statuette vendor store at the price of 60. Eventually he'll get moved down to 45 and then down to 25 to 30. We'll put those away and we will open this up. This is the Nashblade Dragon Coffer. In here, we'll get a guaranteed gold item, which I think is anywhere from 50 silver up to 5 gold. These things are the items that were in the dragon boxes that were just part of the Dragon Bash Festival. In the uncommons, the best thing you can get out here is the Jawbreakers. That sells for about 3.5 gold. In the rares, I don't think there's anything especially valuable in here. I think the Jawbreaker probably sells for more than anything in here, except maybe one of the items. But down in the super rare, there's some really nice items that I won't be getting. We do get a bunch out of this, though, I'll say that. We got some pinata bits for 50 silver. So we'll sell the stuff that's junk. And throw that away, because it's junk. We'll eat the piece of Zytaffy, because why not? We'll drink the liquid. Open that up.
Affirmative.
May Lissa aid you.
Right, we're now going to swap over to Lens. That's a name you may have heard of. My first character was created basically the moment the servers came up. And we'll start off by going over the items that I got for getting the Ultimate Pack for the expansion, which I think is 80 bucks. So that's 4,000 gems, which normally would cost 50 bucks, I believe. We get this emote, which I will now consume here with you. The Magic Juggle emote. So, we'll now zoom in on ourselves, and we will do a flash Magic Juggle. That's the new emote. It's pretty cool.
Seize the moment.
Next up, we will take a look at, well, first of all, we have an identity repair kit. Don't need that. Lens is perfect. He couldn't conceivably be any more handsome. I mean,
and you shall find.
Look at that face.
Interested in something
The
specific?
distinguished beard, the classy, clean-shaven head. I mean, what more could anyone possibly ask for? So we'll put away the... we also got another character slot. We got a level 80 boost, and we got another shared inventory slot. We will put away the identity repair kit. Why doesn't it stack with the other two? They've done this shit before.
May the stars guide you.
Do none of them stack? They don't stack. Why do you hate freedom so much? Arena Net? It is a despairing to me. I am despairing of this. You know what can go away? 92 instant armor reinforcing canisters can go the fuck away. Right.
All prices are non-negotiable.
I'm confused. Oh,
Watch yourself.
There we are.
Come.
Thought I was going crazy. Short enough trip. We'll move these down here. And we'll move the identity kit in there. And I'll have to go through my characters later and see if any of them need an identity change, you know. Gotta get back on my perch. There we go. Next up, we will look at the Arcane Spellweaver's hat skin. The hat is interesting and fine and goofy looking. It also gives me magically a glorious and lush head of hair. For instance, I don't think this is an awesome look for, let's say, an Asura. Giving Asura hair like that.
May the stars guide you.
I mean, for a lot of characters with hair, this is the best answer you could come up with. It's a reasonable compromise, but I still think there's got to be a way to work hair better than the way they do. Still, it's a nice looking piece of kit. We have the Astral Ward Feathered Raptor skin, and this is the default coloration on that. This is a very cool skin. It's a little reminiscent of at least one other bird raptor skin that I have. The not that bird. The Roadrunner skin. But visually, really nicely done. We'll go ahead and consume that.
I know your face from my dream.
And here we are on it. And these are the default colors. And if we want to change the colors, the channels are a little bit like, we'll pick the most appalling color available.
It's a pleasure.
Bubblegum, to highlight where the dye areas are. Currently, that one is dyed grave. That's pink. That's the bubblegum pink. The light blue is obvious there. Sand Shark, that's turning that one into pink. Enameled and Blaze, I'm not surprised to use it. It's one of my very favorite colors in the game. And that's the Enameled and Blaze. And lastly, the Gold Fusion. So those are the colors and where they show up. The last thing we have is the Eagle Eye Weapon Chest, and I'm not prepared to make a choice on this yet, but I will show them all to you. They're nice skins, but they're not spectacular skins. So there's the axe, the longbow, the short bow, the dagger, the focus. The greatsword is more impressive than most of the rest of them, if albeit a little over the top, maybe more than a little. The hammer, the mace, the pistol, the rifle, the scepter, the shield, the staff, the sword. I like the sword. I'm pretty sure the sword's the one I'm going to end up taking. The torch, which funnily enough doesn't really have flame or sort of noticeable, glow or anything. And then the war horn. So that is all of the goodies that come with the ultimate purchase. The one that's, you know, beyond deluxe. Deluxest. Hey, Canucket. So now we have 25 Black Lion chests to open. And again, just a quick summary. In the common slots, we're hoping for unlocks, maybe the die packs. In the uncommon slots, any of these are good. This is one of my favorite sets. Duplicates, I can convert into another one of the same by selling it and then buying a different one of the set. The rares, well, the rares are my least favorite set. So in this particular case, depending on you know, unless it's a rare I can sell for a lot, like maybe, I'm not sure these glyphs sell for a bunch. I got a glyph once before and I sold it for like 400 gold. The golden Black Lion chest keys would be good. But other than that, I think I would rather have the uncommons than the rare. At least for the weapon skins. And this chunky boy, of course, would be my first choice because he's just the bee's freaking knees. Normally I'm not big on cute things, but I'm not sure he's cute. He's really kind of ugly. But he's ugly in a funny and, I suppose, to some, cute way. I just think he's funny, mostly.
I know your face from my dream.
So again, what we're looking for, we're going to get a common here, a common here. And we're looking for a 5th box to appear. That's an uncommon or better, about 1 in 10 chance. So on average, we would come out with 2.5. A couple, like 2 of the last 5 times I've gone through these openings, I got 5, which is the most I've ever gotten out of a set of 25. I have once gotten 0. I have been overall quite lucky. I think my average is probably almost 3 per. So overall, I've been quite lucky in opening my Black Lion chests over the years. But let's go. All right, we're going to get 25 or more of those. We're going to get 25 of those. Primers, boring. And tier 6 crafting bags. The crafting mats is good news because we know that coming up, they're adding an additional way to get legendary armor in the game, which I would really very much like. A set of legendary, or 3 sets of legendary armor, 1 light, 1 medium, 1 heavy. They're adding open world mechanic for acquiring it. So it won't just be you've got to do PvP or World v World or raids. That's good news. But I will probably need those kinds of ingredients to make the sets. We have the upgrade extractor and the Tyrian exchange voucher. Tyrian exchange voucher is pretty good. Those will go into the bank. We have our first uncommon or better. It is a rare. It's the magical longbow skin. You can see the excitement all over my face. How much is that going to sell for? Almost 20 gold. Because that's one I will not be using. I agree with him. He just barfed up like this ball of blue light. And the magical set makes me want to barf too. Let's move these down to here. And our gains will go here. And that can go there. More tier 6 crafting mats. We have 1 uncommon or better so far. Another primer and a Black Lion claim ticket scrap. That is 1/10 of a Black Lion claim ticket. I'm not a fan of the current set of Black Lion weapons, so I'm holding on to those until see what comes next. We have the Solar and Lunar die kit and the Black Lion miniature claim ticket. I think I'm saving up for something at the price of 25 of these tickets, so that's a ways off still. We got 5 transmutation charges. Those are boring. I have, I think, 1,000. Black Lion material bag and dragons. That is mostly going to be boring. Yeah, nothing interesting in that. 19 to go. We have our first unlock, guaranteed armor unlock. Perhaps the least exciting of the unlocks, but still fun and exciting. 18 to go. We have our second. It is the Shimmering Aurora shortbow, which I already have. That's the one that looks like this. So this is what a cool skin looks like, right? I already have this, so this is probably going to get sold to see if I can't. Good evening. I am doing well. Excellent. I hope you find it fun to your taste. I don't know when last you played, but depending on how long it is, there may be an enormous amount of stuff waiting for you to play. So this is what a good skin looks like on a short bow, and this is what a not so good skin looks like on a short bow. Now, the artist who worked on this, you did excellent work. I don't blame you for this, unless it was your idea. Ah, okay. The sky scale grind is going to get easier. With the expansion, sky scale will be available to all players. Now, that won't include all of the masteries for it, but you may want to look into the information they gave out yesterday about the process and not put in the amount of time and effort that actually gaining the sky scale right now will take. Yeah. So we have now gotten 2 uncommon or betters in 8 Black Lion chests. Another revive orb and tier 5 crafting mats, which I will also need when we get access to the open world variety of legendary armors. I can't decide what I'm looking forward to most. The possibility of getting legendary armors in open world gameplay, which is almost exclusively what I do. Or my Guardian dual wielding pistols, because honestly, that just sounds fun. We got our third. It is the Shimmering Aurora dagger skin. We're at 3. We'll preview that one for you. Yeah, double sword necro sounds really fun too. If it was only one, that wouldn't sound as good, but the dual wielding, all of those options sounded really good. And strangely, the staff for what is presumably going to be a healing warrior. So, I will spare you the wait. This one is going to get used immediately, but I always check to see what they're selling for. That is currently selling for 55 freaking gold. That's got to be one of the most expensive of the Shimmering Auroras. Gots to be. We go to skins, weapon skins. It's possible that I may have changed my mind and sell that one. Yeah, that's the second most valuable, because I can sell that, and well, the other ones aren't that much cheaper. I own I think I own 5 of the skins, and I've got the second, third, fourth, like 6th and 7th cheapest. So like all the ones I own are in the cheapest half, or least expensive, I should say. But that one's probably going to get unlocked. And another die kit, so that was just an incredible key. We have, through 10 keys, we've got 3 unlocks already of uncommon or better. We're already above the average. Another die kit and another 2 tier 6 crafting mats. Another uncommon or better, and it's another Shimmering Aurora skin that I have. I really like the Shimmering Aurora mace. I think that's a great skin. And it is currently selling for 19 gold. So this one is almost certainly I'm going to sell and then buy one of the other skins. And 2 more tier 6s. We are 12 down, and we have gotten 4 uncommons or better.
More violence, I say, less violence.
The guaranteed wardrobe unlock. That's the most fun you can have in this game with your clothes on. Maybe even the most you can have with your clothes off. We got another die pack and another teleport to a friend. $10 to go. That was another miniature claim ticket and upgrade extractor. We have 10 boxes left. That is going to be a Black Lion claim ticket scrap, always nice, and a revive orb. An unexciting couple of keys there. Another unexciting, but I can't really complain. We already have 4 uncommons or better. So I shouldn't complain, but yet I will. I'm a whiner. It's kind of my deal. Another uncommon or better. Oh, okay, I can complain about this one. Absolutely. Yeah, these, it's a rare. It shows up in the rare category. And I've gotten 2 or 3 of these mystery tonics or in the past, and the most expensive I think sold for 2.5 gold, and the cheapest was 40 silver. And a rare skin or a rare item out of the boxes that sells for a tiny amount, and this one sells for 7.5 gold or 3.16 gold. That is almost certainly getting sold. Because I already have several of the tonics like that. More importantly, I have the tonic that allows me to turn into a Coden, into a freaking polar bear, and fight. I can't mount, but it's a combat skin. Why would I want something crappier? Nothing interesting out of that. We have got 7 boxes left. That's, I sell for a gold, another revive orb. Can we break our personal record? Can we actually get 6 uncommons or better? Because we've tied. My record is 5. And this is like 2 weeks in a row and like 3 out of the last 6 that I've gotten 5 items, which is stupidly lucky. So I need to shut up about not liking getting the tonic. So I'm going to shut up about that. We got a guaranteed weapon unlock, which is awesome. 5 to go. And another guaranteed wardrobe unlock. And another die kit. A wardrobe unlock and a die kit is about as good as you can get without getting an uncommon. Transmutation charges and tier 6 bags. We have 3 to go. More transmutation charges and Black Lion claim ticket scrap. 2 to go. Can we break the record? Can we? Another guaranteed weapon unlock. We have 1 last box to break the record for a personal record. We can. What the hell? Seriously? Oh, the 25 Black Lion statuettes. It's not romantic, but it is a rare, or uncommon. Sorry, it's an uncommon or better. So we walked away with 50 Black Lion statuettes out of the 25 boxes. But a new record, 6 uncommons or better in 25 boxes. That's a personal best. Now, funnily enough, of those 6, can't stand this set. Already have this skin. This skin's really good. Already have this skin. Don't want that. And 25 Black Lion statuettes is nice, but not romantic. But we still have other stuff to open. We have the die kits and the unlocks. And we also have 25 Nashblade Dragon coffers to open. Let me sell those 2 1 gold items. The gold items. You know, 1 gold is just insulting. We will start with the die kits.
Charged up.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was thinking that wasn't the skin I have on my the die job I have on my sky scale. Okay, solar and lunar die kits will be first. I have all the commons. I have all the uncommons because I have all the commons and uncommons in the game. The rares. I happen to have all of these. The exclusives. 50-50. If I can get an exclusive, 50-50, I get a new die. Common. Rare. Uncommon. And a repeat on the common. That's really insulting. Not only do I already have that die, I now already have it 2 additional times. The dies that I already have will get mailed to my alt account. If my alt account already has them, they will go into the guild where my guildies will be able to nom on them. Next up is the sacred die kits. 3 of those have all the commons, all the uncommons. Have all the rares. Again, 50-50 if we can get an exclusive. The Cerulean Sky die, which I already have, obviously, is a really nice one. Really nice. Here we go. Common, uncommon, uncommon. Let me send those off. There. Alright, we have 2 more die kits left. We have Glint's Winter die kit. Have all the commons, have all the uncommons. Have all the rares. It was 50-50 there, I think, right? Yeah, 50-50. If we get an exclusive that it's one we don't already have, it's an uncommon. That leaves us with the Crimson Lion die kit. Again, got all the commons and uncommons. Got all the rares. I have all of the exclusives. I thought that was likely out of this. The Crimson die kit. Crimson Lion is good. Rosewood is a great die. Imperial Gold is great. Golden Lion is great. And we got a rare out of that. We will mail these all off. Again, to the alt account. This leaves us with the unlocks. For the unlocks, we want to be at the bank. Armor, to weapon, to wardrobe. Alright, the armor unlocks. There's a few pieces that I don't have. It's basically a guaranteed unlock. The only real disappointments here are if I get a cultural piece. There are 3 weights and 3 price tiers, so 9 different flavors, each with 6 armor, so 54 armors for each culture. So that's a total of 270, and I have a bunch of them. But they're disappointing because they can only be worn on 1 race and 1/3 of the classes. So, other than that, you can get something awesome, you can get something not quite so awesome. It is the electroplated boots. I think those are cultural Asura.
From my dream.
Electroplated. Electroplated boots, unusable by my profession and requires race Asura. That's the disappointment right there. Next up, weapon unlocks. Again, there are a lot I don't have. A lot. More than a few.
I know your face from my dream.
We come over here to weapon skins.
I offer the best prices around.
And the first one. Beast Slayer Warhorn. The little icon does not make it look good. That's Iron Beast, Beast Slayer Warhorn. I'm not hopeful for this one. It's on a 10 scale, it's a 3. Maybe a 2.5. It's not bad. If you're building a specific type of character look, sort of the primitive bones, skins, that kind of thing, sure. But other than that, it's not a great skin. Next up, Draconic Axe. I don't like the Draconic set. They're very, very artistically done. I'll show you. Draconic. There was a Draconic Staff in Guild Wars 1, and this is a very good representation of it. A much better looking representation of it. But it's an aesthetic that I just can't see myself using. The axe might be better than the others. The axe isn't bad. You definitely would want a specific look to go with it. But that one's not bad. That's probably the best of the Draconics. I would say that, artistically, it's like a 7. But as an aesthetic I would use, maybe a 4. Next up, the Guaranteed Wardrobe Unlocks. This is armors, weapons, outfits, dyes, gliders, minis, finishers, mail carriers. About the only thing I absolutely don't want out of this is finishers because I don't PvP. The number of amazing options and the number of terrible options makes this fun. I say that now. Hopefully I will continue to hold that opinion in a couple of double clicks. Here we go. Carnival Shield.
For Blood Legion.
I have none of the Carnival set. Unusable in my profession, that's fine. That would be, I would have to be building something specifically around this skin, I think, to ever use it. Artistically, it's relatively plain. A 4. And as far as an aesthetic, I would use a 2. Not a great one. Last one. Here we go. Dragon's Blood Rifle. That's my first of those. Journeyman of the Forge. Dragon's Blood, huh? Dragon's Blood. I'm not especially hopeful for this one. Yeah, it's pretty plain. I mean, it's got a little bit of red glowies. And granted, I'm a bit of a... well, you saw I like the Aurora, the Shimmering Aurora ones. And this is pretty understated. And I certainly like some of the understated ones if it's a look I'm going for. So now we have the 25 Nashblade Dragon Coffers. Leftovers from the Dragon Bash, which just emptied. Just emptied? Just ended. Just emptied. Yes, it just emptied our souls. Every one of these will come with one of the gold items. It sells between 50 silver and 5 gold. Good things in here. The Jawbreakers are worth about 3.5 gold each. I don't think maybe some of the weapons in here might sell for that much, but nothing else up to the rares would. So basically what we're hoping for is a super rare, which is either an Infusion, a Gift of Orine, or a Tequattle's Horde. Long odds, but hey. Long odds are better than no odds. But let's head over in case we need to sell some stuff to empty up some space to open some more, because 25, and there are a lot of items in the boxes. So here we go. Gold and a half for that one. Gold for that one. $5 gold for that one. That's the winner.
Life is a trial. Coda the judge and Coden the jury.
We will go ahead and let's see. We are currently at 1203. To see where we come out at eventually.
Goodbye.
1203, huh?
You can never have too much treasure.
The answers lie hidden around you.
Really?
Do you need my help?
Nice gear.
I am running out of space. Let's salvage
Threshold
the salvageables.
achieved.
That looks valuable.
Not really. We were at 1203, we're at 1243, so basically we made about 40 gold out of the 25 boxes. Plus, some of it's crafting materials. We'll drink all the boozes, because they get added to the account-wide how much booze have you drunk count. And they don't sell for much. We have what amount to some champion bags.
That looks valuable.
Life is a trial. Coda the judge and Coden the jury.
Thanks for sharing your philosophical tips for us. Got a brand spark ring. Don't suppose that sells for anything. Ooh, 70 silver. Actually not bad. We throw away the Dragon Bash fireworks.
I greet you like the sun greets the morning.
That's nice. Thank you, Gravel Glittering. Really, that's your name? Let me sell the foods we got. Kralka chocolate bars. Mmm. Dragon breath buns. If you say so. Somebody had an order up for one.
I greet you like the sun greets the morning.
Yeah. I know you do. Does he say he's radiating on me? Is that what we're to understand? Well, there currently are two up for 68. So to make mine stand out a little... And a growth tonic. So that I can be large. I'm huge! So, we have completed our opening of the boxes. As is tradition around here, every time a new Black Lion chest comes out, I open 25 because I like opening the boxes, the gamble boxes, and also because it's good content. Wow, that growth potion doesn't last very long, does it? I was robbed. We got 6 goodies this time. We got the Magical Longbow skin, Shimmering Aurora Shortbow skin, Shimmering Aurora dagger, and Shimmering Aurora Mace skin. We got the unopened Endless Mystery Tonic and an additional 25 Black Lion statuettes.
I know your face from my dream.
That was indeed a wow, one of my most obscure references, and you got it in one. Very impressive. Very impressive. A man of taste and distinction, or woman. A viewer of taste and distinction. Remarkable. Ha! At least I corrected myself. By the way, if you're not aware of it, MST3K is on 24 hours a day on Twitch. I was indeed channeling Tom Servo. I would say, actually, Crow T Robot is my spirit animal. And here's what we can get for Black Lion statuettes. You can get the stuff that is in the boxes. But there are also these tabs. We'll start merit mail carriers, and finishers, not of any interest to me. The nodes for mining, the amount of time it takes, I think, to get your value out of all of these nodes, farming them every day, unless you're bringing a bunch of people in every day to farm with you and maybe kick some stuff back. It's a long haul, but there are also unlimited use tools in here. Classic cosmetics in here. Yeah, 75 freaking Black Lion statuettes for those tonics. What a waste. An absolute freaking waste. Vintage Black Lion chest. Yeah, okay, so these are the cheapest. This is the newest stuff that just got rotated in. And these are 60 each. I've got all but one of these already. The Fate Unraveling Sword, which is a nice skin. I will get it, but I'll get it once it goes down in price. It's not a one I consider so good that I have to have right now. I used the laurels a lot because I have a lot of characters, so a lot of them needed ascended rings and amulets, neck pieces. But I have used some for buying crafting mats when I was making my legendary runes or sigils.
May the stars guide you.
So eventually I will get this sword, which I think is really subtle, don't you think? Understated.
Embrace simplicity.
But it's not one I need to hurry for. These ones have been reduced in price down to $45. I intend to get the Festive Iceberg skin. Yeah, I know myself. Well, I have too many tunes. I have 28 characters at the cap on my main account, this one. Which is why the legendary stuff is so attractive. Why I want to get those legendary armors that are coming that will be available through the open world. Those would be an amazing improvement. So this is the fishing skiff that I eventually want to get, but it doesn't really matter to me, so I'll wait. I'll get it when it's cheaper. The same thing with the flail. It's a mace skin. It's a cool mace skin, but it's not one that I feel I must have immediately. There are skins that I feel when they arrive I must have immediately, and I'd be willing to buy those. As an example, I think they're down to this category now. The wings, like the demon wings, or maybe they're still in this category. The Archdemon Wings pack. That's one. It's now currently, it's gone down far enough now. It's 45. It'll probably go down to the next tier when we get our next set of boxes out. But that's a skin that I would pay 60 for. So, all in all, a very successful evening.
I offer the best price.
First time I've ever gotten 6. 6 uncommons or better out of the damn boxes. Inconceivable. Put those in, put those away, those away, those away, those away, those away, and those away. And again, for anyone popping in late here, this is what the hat you can get, I think, in the deluxe set looks like. In my case, it comes with hair. Yeah, exactly. Regular me. Smooth and glorious. This really is a magical hat in that it gives me a set of just stupendous hair. Yeah, I think that's the default colors for the hat, which makes it a pretty good match for the coloration on the outfit the armor I'm currently covering up with my smooth looking outfit choice. Because if we just look at the equipment, yeah. If I was showing my actual armor, I would spend some time in not looking like Elton John's wardrobe puked on me. I'm assuming that what I am showing here, or there, I should say, was Arcane. Yeah, it's Arcane. And the other two are empty. They have dye remover. That's why it looks so appalling, really. It's the armor I'm wearing. It's got Arcane, and then the other two dye channels are all dye remover.
Seize the moment.
I should do something about that. But I'm going to call it right here for the evening. A very successful evening, I think. I hope you guys had some fun. Snap, crackle, and pop. Back Crispies. I should be back tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing. Probably going to be playing, going back to my free-to-play through for Secret World Legends. That's the most likely. And then Friday, I have a personal holiday that I celebrate every year on June 30th, and I'll be celebrating it here. Probably be playing City of Heroes, but I'm not sure. Definitely will be imbibing. Adult leisure beverages. So that's my plan for the next couple of days. And then Saturday I'll probably be hungover and not streaming, but who knows. So that's the immediate future. I can tell you what I'll be doing on August 22nd. I'll be playing the new Guild Wars 2 expansion. And I'm looking forward to it. I hope it doesn't disappoint. They're changing the paradigm for expansions going forward, and I hope they stick the landing. Because Galadelv was underwhelming. So hopefully this won't be. Hopefully everyone will be pleased with what we get for our $25 or more. But I'll be back tomorrow, usual time. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your Wednesday night goes great. It's hump day. 2 more days to the weekend. I'll be back next time. Have a great night tonight. Take care. Ciao for now. Good night, guys, and as always, thanks a lot for hanging on.